people, what you telling me back again with another red talk? TEKZINHO, talk to me, fam. What you saying?
There, man. There, man. How are you, brother?
I'm good, my bro. Can't
Come on,
complain,
man.
bro.
Come on,
I'm
man. Big
chilling,
up the
bro.
chat. Big
Trust
up
me,
the
big
chat as
up
well,
the
man.
chat, man. The calm
Come on, man.
before the storm, bro. Man's chilling,
All
you
right.
get me?
Mm,
Man's driving up to Manny tomorrow morning, you get me? So we got the weigh-in and the public workout and the press conference and shit tomorrow. So it's
you
my
say
last
ready,
day.
yeah?
Yeah, but
Ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm on the way. Everything's good. You get
Mm.
me? Man's just finishing my steak, and then that's it, bro. And then we're on the scales tomorrow afternoon. Everything is good, bro. Everything is good, bro. I'm just ready now. Man's locked in, fam. You know what I mean? Big up
Yeah,
everyone
bro.
in the chat. Big up everyone that's grabbing the pay-per-view as well, man. I appreciate you lot, man. You lot always come out and support, man. So yeah, man, I appreciate you lot, man. And
Come
you know
on,
what I
man.
mean? You're not just watching the fight, you're supporting me as well. Because obviously man gets a percentage of that. So I appreciate you lot, do you know what I mean, for supporting, man. And yeah, man, we're gonna do the business on Saturday still.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, man's rooting for you. I will be there. I will
Of
be
course.
there. So yeah, bruv. Behind your brother, bruv. I'm gonna have the biggest voice, fam. 'Cause your brother, I don't know, bro. I don't know
I
how the
hear
fuck
it.
he does it, fam. Man's got some different type of bass or trajectory on his voice, bro. The volume is crazy, bro. Brother, when he was fighting last time, yeah, brother, I was hearing that more than the fucking boxing gloves, bros. Real
You
talk,
know
bro.
what's mad? I can't hear none of that, you know. When I'm in, I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, but you're locked in though. You're locked in. It's like
Mm,
when you're kicking ball, yeah, and you have a large
mm.
crowd, bro. Wallahi, when you're locked in, you can't hear fuck all.
Can't hear nothing.
You know what I
Can't hear
mean? Yeah,
nothing. Can't
yeah,
see
you can't
nothing. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Man could only hear my coach. I couldn't hear no one else. So
Mm,
yeah, man.
mm,
Nah, man, it's gonna be good though, man. I'm looking forward to it.
come on, man.
And Saeed said the venue's wavy as well. He's been there a few times. Same with Flawless. They've been to a few events in there. They said the venue is sick. So
It's okay.
it's gonna be a good evening, man. You know what I mean? Obviously the Manny lot are coming through as well. Monts is rolling as well, but I told him to hit you up as well.
Yeah, then cool, no problem. I'll probably link them, man, just before or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, fam. So it's a late fight as well, 10 p.m. ain't it?
No, about 9 probably.
9.
Yeah. Probably about
Okay,
9.
I'll make sure I'm there on time. I'll make sure I'm there on time. I'll probably get to Manny before, you know, do
Yeah.
a couple of things and that, bro. So yeah, man. So what's the footy chat for today, bro? There's plenty of things, especially World Cup coming up.
There's
So
too
um,
much going on, bro.
plenty.
I can't lie. United are moving too official right now, bro. I can't lie, bro. Like
Mm.
the noise around Fernandez is looking like the shit's nearly done, which is
Yeah.
crazy. And then the
Mm.
Njaya's name just popped up all of a sudden again now. You know what
Oof.
I'm saying? And Lewis Hall as well, blood. I can't lie.
Oof.
All the names that man are being linked to, yeah, it looks like we're putting our
Mm.
foot on the gas, bro. And Barada's obviously come out. I haven't watched it. I've got it loaded. I'm gonna listen to that tonight while I'm packing my
Okay.
stuff. But
Yeah.
bro, because like 50 minutes or something. But Barada's basically come out and doubled down on the 2028 objective. So that means they're gonna go in this summer.
Okay. 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 Well, I mean, that's big for us. That's
Mm,
massive. That's massive. I mean, in terms of the signings, we're making the moves very quick, aren't we?
mm.
Obviously, we've got Edison over the line, a man with an engine, with elegance as well. I mean, I've seen him glide past 2, 3 players, so that looks like that is his playing style. Hopefully, he can be progressive for us. And then next on the line, it looks like Element in Jai is the top priority that I'm seeing, anyways. Um, Bro, I'm hearing from obviously an inside source, one of mine, that Baleba's not keen on the United move, apparently, which I was shocked about. Um, but yeah, bro, apparently, obviously, he's not really keen on the United move, which is shocking to me. So
Yeah,
just
but
go and move
but
on, man.
think
They're
about
linked
it though. Probably too
plenty
much
of other
competition now.
yeah, exactly. But bro, I think that for one, but two, I just think we're linked with good midfielders, anyways, bro. Do you know what I mean? I've watched more highlights of Singara over in
Mm.
the French league, bro. My man's doing a mad thing over there. Yeah. Then obviously you've got in terms of wingers. Yeah, bro. If you go and get me Illiman and Jai, bro, I'm entertained, bro. Go and get me another silk baller like Mattis Fernandez. Go and do that for me. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
if they
Him and
get
Kobe in the
Fernandez,
midfield, same
Scott, and then
wavelength, bro.
Jai,
And Scott,
brother,
oh,
just
hey,
brother, it's
Bruno,
just
just do the right wing thing for us. Just do that, bro. Honestly, because if you could do that, yeah, and the balance that we would have, yeah, with one single pivot and two eights, oh my god, are just the blessings, blessings on top of blessings, bro. Do you understand? That's what I need, bro. And for me, like
Mm.
aesthetics, yeah, people always want to talk about aesthetics, but I swear to God, you see these technical players, yeah, once they're bouncing the
Mm-hmm.
ball around you, it's long and you enjoy it. You enjoy it as a football fan. Let's bring back the joy. Yeah, everyone's talking about front foot football, bro. You can have that when you have possession, bro. When you have technical man dominating the game, you're good. And obviously, we're seeking technical man who can run. I understand that we need legs. As long as these
Mm.
legs obviously come with technical ability, I am happy with that. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to like numbers in terms of goals, creating chances, etc., for me, that's an incentive to your game. But can you do the basics to a high level first? I understand like the Elliot Anderson shouts, yeah, and the English tax as well. But as I said on Mandem Talk, bro, like guys are really kind of changing the narrative on like the player, like his characteristics, bro. When they're talking about like the jogger Benitos, I heard someone say he's got the jogger Benito about him, bro. Just because he instinctively rolled the ball through Morgan Rogers' legs this one time, yeah, doesn't mean he's got the jogger Benito. I've seen a couple little swivels or 360s or whatever, but it's not in his repertoire. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
it's
That's
not,
not.
bro. Man's got the
It's not,
stiff tech, bro. I don't know why man are going on like he's bare
bro. I hear
silky,
it.
bro.
Bro,
Like,
because when a white man does it, yeah, it's like you
mm,
see if and don't get it twisted, yeah. I rate these rappers as well. So this is nowhere near this or nothing. But you know when a H or a RD, if these men pick up a mic, yeah, it's long. Like if these men pick up a mic, it's straight away 1, 2 tunes. They've blown, bro. If they see a white man have a little bit of sauce and swagger, it's like, oh my god, he
because
don't
it's
just
not
put
expected of
I
them. I
mash.
hear it.
Like, exactly, bro. He's
I
like,
hear
yo,
it.
what? He's gone beyond ketchup now. Man's got a bit of
Mm.
flavor. Okay, burger sauce. He's mixed the mayonnaise, fam. I hear it, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like these sorts of players, let's not overgas them. I think he's good. If anything, I think Elliot Anderson's cold. I like him, bro. He's a player that I would take at United, not for 100 million, though, bro. Because
No, but these
100,
men are
if
talking like
they
he's got
rejected,
feet like Adam Wharton. He ain't got feet like Adam Wharton.
bro, Adam Wharton's the guy. He is the guy. I'm so shocked that there's no Adam Wharton prop anywhere, to be fair. That's
It's
why
because
if he was
he's not the runner though. That's why. Because bro,
uh
Carrick here wants
bro,
techie guys that
yeah, yeah,
run.
yeah,
Like I've deeped it. You know them
yeah,
ones there.
yeah,
Like the belabor thing. The truth is, yeah, Man
mm,
United probably told him, right, like we don't want you no more. You know them ones. Like
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
the reality. Because United, if United
Mm.
wanted Belabor, we'd have gone and wrapped him up the way we wrapped up Edison. Because that's
I
the
hear
deal
it.
that we would have done
I hear
first
it.
if we wanted him.
Yeah,
If we
yeah,
wanted
yeah, yeah,
Belabor, we
yeah.
would have done that deal first. The truth is, we don't want him no more. So all of this, he's not keen on United stuff. That's all
Mm.
a smoke screen, bro. We don't want that. You know them, man.
Now that's calm, bro. I said it's calm
We don't want
anyways.
him.
Like I think we're linked. We've got about maybe 5 to 6 alternatives, let alone we've just signed one. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I think I'm not on edge at all. Even the Tonali shouts and stuff, bro. I'll take Tonali in a heartbeat, bro. There's enough, man. I will take, you know.
Yeah, but
For the value
even
of Christ,
Tonali
they've
ain't
got
got feet. Yeah, like Alex Scott, blood. Man, I mean, it's Scott, blood.
no,
You
he
know them
don't.
ones.
Still. Yeah,
Brother,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't care, bro. Man need that. You know what I mean? Chips and
yeah.
baked beans tech, bro. Alex Scott. You know them ones. Like
Yeah,
that's what
bro,
man
I'm
need,
telling you, that Hammersmith tech, bro, that Surrey
bro.
tech, that
We need that.
Kensington tech, bro. He's got that rich man British tech. You know what I
Mm,
mean? You know them rich man you just see and they were wearing Adidas classics and that, bro. Sunday they
mm.
growing up and that, bro. Every touch, bro. Velvet, bro. Every pass, bro. Tranquil, bro. That man can play. The only thing is they don't have the extra sauce, but they got the tech, bro. Like the distro, the first touch, it's all secure in it. They're technically sound. I like Alex Scott because he could just keep moving the ball. I think he's more of a tempo player, in it. More of a
He
rhythm player.
tackles
Sorry,
as well, bro. That's what I like.
yeah,
He
yeah, yeah,
tackles.
yeah,
He
yeah,
gets
yeah,
stuck in. He wears low socks, yeah, but he's on smoke. Like you know the ones like man's 2 foot tackling guys with low
Adam
socks.
Wharton as well. But
Yeah.
That's Adam Wharton, bro. Man, where's the low socks? But I swear down, bro, he's got the muddy knees and that. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
He's got the
Them man
muddy
don't
knees.
play. They play with low socks ball of tech, but they've got that English tenacity. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yes, yeah,
that English
that
grit,
brute
bro. And
force.
I feel like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need that, bro. I can't
Mm,
lie.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
Scott for me, yeah, like, bro, if man end up getting, yeah, Edison, Scott, Fernandez, Njai, and Lewis Hall, yeah, that is a generational window, blood. I don't think people understand. Like, the thing is with the Belabor thing, man know me already, yeah. I am biased towards technical players, bro. Like, I am biased because it's called football. So what you do with your foot and the ball, yeah, matters to me. You know what I'm on? Like, it matters to me. All these other men, yeah, bro. All these other men that can run, that's great. You know them ones, but man ain't watching, yeah, cross country. Man's watching football. So I'm like, what can you do with your foot and the ball? And out of all the players, yeah, that we've been linked with, yeah, midfielders, in terms of on the ball, yeah, like in terms of on the ball, yeah, but Labour's he's not in the top 3, blood. So I don't mind not getting him. You know them ones, because he's not better than Fernandez and Scott on the ball, blood. He's not. You know them way there, bro. So I don't really care about all that. I'll be real. Like, I want ballers. And if you can get me ballers that can run as well, then we hit the jackpot. That's what it is, bro. Agree. And imagine, if you've got, and the thing is with Njai, he can play on both wings. I would play him on the right-hand side and I'd leave Cunha on the left, But imagine, imagine Lewis Hall overlapping, and then that frees up the extra space for Cunha to cut inside and slap one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's
because he needs that overlapping left back.
Bruv, like, he could hit a ball, he could strike a ball, you know, Cunha.
Yeah.
He's got very good ball striking as well. I think he needs more opportunities in order to cut inside and do that. So offering that sort of overload or the 2v1 on the overlap is what we need, and probably what we lack with a Luke Shaw, just because he's not going to give you that sort of intensity over 90 minutes, innit? Bro, he barely overlaps, to be fair, anymore. And I think that's stopped happening for a while, because even when he had that great sort of form under Ten Hag, the ball was more rolled back to him, and he will cross from,
and then just whipping it in.
Exactly. It was
Luke
more.
Shaw's never been an overlapping.
He hasn't.
Byline fullback, bro. He ain't got the physique for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like, I think before he broke his leg, I do remember him at Southampton as well, bro.
He was marauding, but
yeah. I think he's just changed that ever since the leg break, fam. You know what I mean? Which, again, is not bad on his game, because he is technically sound on the ball, innit? So he doesn't need to be as mobile. Where he gets caught out with mobility is those turnovers. That, bro, this guy, he does the English thing sometimes where he lets the ball bounce. So don't let the ball bounce, bro.
It's that thing, bro. And then he ends up pulling a man down, and it's a yellow card, bro. You know it is with Luke Shaw. He ain't got no agility. So if he's running this way, he can't turn and go back the other way. That's why it's a yellow. You know the ones. He'll be running forward. Soon as there's a turnover, man can't turn and go back, blood. He turns so slow, blood, and then he ends up having to foul, man. That man turns like Homer Simpson, bro. And that is why he gives away the yellows.
Yeah, I hear it, bro. Humpty Dumpty, I left back, bro. He's very slow,
bro, it's that. But bro, going in one direction, he's calm, like, you know the man.
Technically, he's good still, like.
Yeah, he is. And on the ball, technically, he's good. So
of course,
it's one of them ones where as backup left back is nice.
Exactly. I just like his first time distro. You seen him score goals, obviously, or first time hits as well. I think his last goal, that he scored the other day as well, first time hit. That goal for England, first time hit. So he's got good, clean ball striking, which isn't too bad. But yeah, bruv, going back to the midfield though, like someone like Alex Scott and that, we do need these progressive midfielders. I like these men that when they receive the ball off the centre half, bro, they'll let the ball just run across your body, drop shoulder, gone. Do you know what I mean? Those sorts of ballers, man. I think with spatial awareness and stuff. Another Kobe Mainu, do you know what I mean? I'm a big advocate of, you know, the game's won in midfield, but also, you know, ballers connect with ballers. And I think if we get the right combination of players, players on the same similar wavelength, we will be all right. Go and stack the midfield and then go find what the balance is as well. Because I hear what certain men are saying about, all right, cool, you usually do have a set 2 or 3 in your midfield if you go on like a title surge or if you go and dominate a certain tournament. But you do need alternatives as well. So I think if we go and find the right balance to be kind of like the first team and then have alternatives to that,
I think that's kind of lazy though, like thinking that way, bro, because football is a squad game, bro. And let me prove it, yeah. Arsenal won the league, yeah.
Yeah.
They started the season with who up front? Kai Havertz. And then it was Marino. and then it was Gyökeres. You know them ones. And then it was Kai again. And then when you look at midfield, Zubimendi was in there. Odegaard was in there. And then Odegaard wasn't playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then Eze was playing. Then fucking Lewis Kelly was playing. You know them one there? Like, and then Nkapie was at left back. And then at right back, it was Timber. Then it wasn't Timber. Mascara played in the final at right back. Do you know what I mean? And then Ben White was playing before that. Yeah. Like, brother, football is a squad game. So man needs to stop asking, what three is it gonna be? What front three is it gonna be? What midfield three? Man, fuck that. Man will play who plays, blood. You know them ones. Like, if we got the options, let the manager worry about that. You don't need to fucking worry about that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man are worrying about shit that ain't got nothing to do with them, bro. Just make sure the manager's got the players. Do you get it?
Facts, but still, even with Arsenal, they had theoretically a midfield three that you knew would be set up week in, week out.
But yes, they changed the number 9 in football, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you changed. I hear you, but I'm saying you changed the number 9 role. They did change the number 9 role, obviously according to the games that they were playing. But the midfield never changed until they brought Lewis Skelly in, sort of last minute. Do you know what I mean? That double pivot of Rice and Zubimendi never changed, bro.
Because Odegaard was starting, but he wasn't starting.
No, I'm talking about that double pivot though. That double pivot never really changed until Lewis Skelly obviously made his noise in the last month.
Until my man bugged out. Until my man bugged out. But bro, like, people are focusing on
exactly though, innit?
People are focusing on the wrong things. The point is, imagine if Arsenal didn't have the options. Imagine they didn't have the options when Odegaard's form fell out the window. Imagine if they didn't have options when Zubimendi became a liability.
I've said that though. We need alternatives to that though. Facts, bro.
But this is why. But this is why it's dumb, asking who's going to be the free. Blood, we don't pick the team. Who cares? Just make sure he's got so many good players to make the free out of. There's no wrong answer. Do you get what I'm saying? And then if there is a wrong answer, man could change it. This is the point I'm making. Because, broski, when Havertz got injured, man slapped Marino up there. Marino was banging goals. Marino was scoring bare goals. And then Marino wasn't available all of a sudden. Then Gyökeres comes in and then he chips in as well, bro. It's all about having man that could chip in. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes Eze's in the middle. Sometimes he's on the left. Brother, it don't matter, like. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when Madueke had to come in for Saka to do what he did, he did what he needed to do. Like, this is the reality, bro. Like, it's a squad game, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That man ended up winning. Facts. They ended up winning the league, And the team they put out in the Champions League final, that is not the Arsenal team that you would pick and say is their strongest team, bro. Like, if you didn't support Arsenal, and you just, bro, even if you're an Arsenal fan and you had to pick the team for the final, you're not picking that team. You're not picking that. Based on the signings they made, you're not picking Lewis Skelly in midfield. You're not. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not picking that team, bro. So you're not picking Mascara at right back. You're not picking that. So at the end of the day, it's not for us to sit there and say, yo, what's the best free? It's for the manager to see all of these men play together in preseason and throughout the season and see who complements each other and what works. And then he comes up with a formula. But get the players in the door.
That's exactly what I said at the start, though. You get all the players and then you can find out what free really works, though. It is as simple as that, in first. Because if we don't have the right combinations in there, it's still going to be lackluster, bro. Do you get it? Guys are gonna look confused. There's gonna be donuts in there. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's all cute and that we get lit players, but if they can't gel, then we're fucked. It's the same way when
they will gel.
It's the same way when we brought in the Pogbas, etc., and then we didn't build around them, bro. Do you know
these
what I mean?
Men ain't the level of Pogba, though, so it's not going to be a problem.
We got to bring in the right, but we got to bring in the right balance, bro.
But there's no player that we've been linked with that isn't the right balance.
I hear it. But we go back to the Casemiro, Kobe, and Bruno situation. Everyone's liked each individual, bro. But then we still get turned over because of the one man. Do you know what I mean? So barring the context,
but we didn't, though. Under Carrick, we never got turned over by no one with them three in there. We beat everyone.
Yeah, well, we really did have a few games like that, bro. Especially when
not with Casemiro in there, no. Not with Casemiro in there. Either Castle or Kobe were missing in the games we lost.
What, in Newcastle? In that first half as well?
Kobe.
What, Newcastle, that first half as well, bro? Look how we was overran, fam.
What, one game?
It was a massive... Bro, exactly, though, innit? It don't matter if it's one game,
it's one game, blood. We only lost 2 games.
Crucial, bro.
We only lost 2 games under Michael Carrick.
Exactly, bro. And both of those
It's
games have
one
been
game,
over.
bro.
Both of those
It's a
games was
one game,
over
rude
as well.
boy. And we were playing games after having fucking a whole month off and shit like that, bro. I ain't even trying to hear all that. Like,
What did we
bro,
control? Did we control every single game though off the ball? We didn't. Not
yeah, but
like
we
that.
don't need to.
We weren't superior, bro.
Yeah, but we
You know
don't
what I
need
mean?
to. We didn't have the profile of players to do that. All the man that we have been linked to bring in are better on the ball than Casemiro.
We didn't have
bro.
the profile
Respectfully.
players to do that. But that's my point though. But we lacked each individual that
A
was
man is
in
saying
there. See what I'm saying?
Cass went off against Newcastle, so there he wasn't on the pitch when we lost.
Cass went off when I said the first 45 minutes.
Brother,
He definitely started.
Brother, it's still one game. It doesn't matter how you try and dress it up. Like, it's one game. Do you know what I'm saying? We lost 2 games under Michael Carrick. All the players we're bringing in are more mobile than Casemiro. All of them.
What's
All
the
of
best
them.
combination that you think we'll get then? What will
What
be
do
the
you
best
mean?
combination in the midfield for you that starts
don't
next
know.
season out of the people we're linked with?
I don't know, blood. And that's the beauty of it, because it depends on who we're playing against, bro. You know them ones. Depends on who we're playing against. If we're going to monopolize possession, yeah, and we're going to have loads of the ball, then I like Scott and Fernandez. I think they're both brilliant players. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? My honest opinion is, yeah, like, bro, if I'm the manager, I'm moving Bruno out that midfield because I don't want him in there, bro. Because Scott, Kobe, and Fernandez are all better than Bruno on the ball. So the way I like football, I just stick Bruno on the wing. That's it. I just stick him on the wing. You know what I'm saying? But again, like,
Hopefully that happens though, because it's
like,
not
the thing
realistic.
is,
I would love
I
that,
just
bro.
don't give a fuck what free it is, bro. Because any free is good. There's not a single free that you can give me, yeah. There's not a single free. If we sign Scott, Fernandez, we've got Edison, and we've got Bruno, and we've got Kobe. There's not a free you can give me out of these 3 that's not good enough. There's not a free, blood. Any free out of that 3 wins us football matches. Any free. So it don't matter. But any free. So it don't matter. There's not a single free. So again, we need to be in a situation that we need to pick 3 out of 5 really good players. So yeah, I think people are worrying about the wrong things.
Yeah, no, facts. I do definitely think about the balance though, bruv. Especially even in build up, fam. Man don't want obviously
in build up, you don't mind Kobe dropping in build up. You don't mind Scott dropping in build up. You don't mind Fernandez dropping in build up. All of them can drop in build up. Even fucking Edison, yeah, has dropped in build up, bro. Like, everyone can drop in build up. All of them. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where we're going now, bro. Like, with Man United before, you didn't really want Cass to drop in build up because you prefer Cass playing the way he's facing. All these guys,
yeah, no, he changed the tactic. Obviously, I know Kobe done that, but does Kobe want to be playing there?
And he's not gonna have to, because all of them can drop deeper than him. Scott and Fernandez, yeah, can both pick up the ball off the centre backs, bruv, and they're both progressive passers, both of them. If you watch how they pass, they're both better passers than Kobe. Both of them. Yeah. Kobe ain't got the range. Kobe's good at playing out little give and goes. Both of these men can hit a 30-yard in the channel. Both of them. So I can't lie. I quite like the idea, yeah, that Carrick's bringing in midfielders, yeah, where they can rotate and everyone's good at picking up the ball off the defenders, because this is how you kill teams, especially if you want to play football, yeah, where you're progressing the ball centrally, which is ideally what Carrick's been trying to do. If you want to play and progress the ball centrally, you need both your pivot players to be good at picking up the ball off the centre back. Because if they're not, then one of them becomes a pressing trigger by default. It makes it more difficult to play out. So the fact that he wants a double pivot where both players can pick the ball up off the centre back, that's what you want.
Yeah, nah, bro. Just hopefully it works out then, innit? Hopefully it works out, bro. But me, I'm not trying to see my team get overrun again next season, bro. That's the only thing. So if we find the right combinations, we're good. I think combinations is what we miss all over the park anyways, bro, if we're going to play that sort of football. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, bruv. If you find a team that gels, then we're good. Literally, we find a team that gels, then we're good. Illiman and Jai, going forwards. If we weren't to go and get Illiman, what's the alternative going forwards?
Brother, there ain't no alternative for me, blood. If we don't sign him, I don't care.
Keep
You know
Cunha.
what I mean? Like we've been linked with Leao. I don't think we're getting Leao. You know what I'm saying? I
I
don't
know
think we're
you,
getting
you
Leao. I
probably
think it's
don't.
in Jai, bro. I think we're doing the Premier League thing. But honestly, bro, I only want Illiman and Jai. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Big up Saeed in the chat. Man, I don't want no one else, bro. Illiman and Jai or no one, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Creepy's going PSG, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they never got Alvarez, they're definitely gonna pay the money for Creepy. And you know what? He'll do really well there, man. Him, Due, you know what I mean? Young Frenchman, you know what I'm saying? Like,
When
I
did
mean,
he get? When did he get linked to PSG?
he's been linked
I haven't
heavily
seen
to PSG, bro. That's where he's going, bro. That's where he's going. It's almost definite now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but I need Illiman and Jai. We're gonna get Illiman and Jai, bro. Like, to be fair, you know the one thing about Manchester United, yeah? It's
Yeah.
weird, like, as of recently, which I like a lot, yeah, is that we're getting linked to players, yeah, and then we just go get them. Like, you know them as there's like an air of inevitability with the links, bro. Back in the day, we used to get linked with 200 man. And now we only get
Yeah,
linked
that's
with
true.
ballers
Yeah,
we
yeah,
actually want. You know them ones. Like, it's so
yeah.
refreshing, bro. Like, when we got linked with Cunha, it was like, yo, this is gonna happen. Same with Brian, like, this is gonna happen. Like, same with Sesko. Straight away, it was Sesko only wants Man United. Newcastle offered more money. He only wants United. Like, with us, there's like the way we're doing business now, there's just an air of inevitability, yeah, when we get linked, yeah, with certain players. And this Njai thing, it feels like the Cunha one. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like the club wants the player wants the club. And then once you hear that, it's just, bro, I can't lie. It's so reassuring, man.
It's a mad story for him, anyways. It's like a full circle moment if he was to ever make that move. Brother, this guy the other day was playing for Rising Ballers, bro, on 4G AstroTurf pitches, bruv. Yeah, at Meridian
Yep.
and that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like Charlton's pitch and that. You know what I mean? For him to make a dream move to United, I think sometimes you need those players, you know, because I swear them raw players with them sort of stories, like, you know, Elise and Luis Diaz, these men are hungry. You see, they play with hunger. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So even off the ball, they have that work rate. So even if they're having one of those games, yeah, where for me, those sorts of players, bad games are if, you know, it's not really bad touches and stuff. It's when they're kind of shying away from the ball, innit? They're not really involved in the game.
Yeah.
But off the ball, they will still put in the work rate because they understand what this even standing in this position means for them, innit? So there's
Yeah.
always that sort of raw sentiment to their game, bro, where they always kind of show that and emphasize that. That's why I like players like that, bro, because you even see the way he plays. Bro, you see the way he celebrates. I don't know if you've ever seen the way he said, bro, he sprints and he's just doing that. And he does that everywhere he goes, bro. Like he loves the game, innit? We
Yeah, but
need
this
to
is
have
it.
ballers
But
like
this
that.
is why I love
You know what I'm saying?
Dorgu as well. This brother
Yeah,
always
yeah.
plays, yeah, like he's
Mm.
playing, yeah, for his last meal, blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
players like that, you need those kind of players in the game.
Facts. Bro, 110% still. What's Dorgu's story? Did he never like grow up in
I have no
academy
idea, bro. I don't know where he.
Oh,
I'm assuming he went from Denmark to Italy in it, but I'm not sure where he was in Denmark. I'm not
yeah, one
sure.
of them.
Yeah,
Okay. Makes
I'm
sense still.
not even
Makes
sure, but
sense. Yeah, yeah,
he's a monster, bro. Do you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's just one of them ones where Patrick Dorgu is serious, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Alright, do you know
he's
what'd be
just
lit though?
serious, brother.
See
What's that?
Illim, see Illiman and Jai in space, bro, isolating fullbacks because you don't have that opportunity too much when, especially when you're playing in a bank 11, innit? These man kind of
You
play 11
see?
men behind the ball a lot, man. A
That's it.
4-4-2 off the ball, innit? So it's difficult for him to receive the ball in attacking transitions, bro. But at United, especially with someone like a Bruno, bro, I swear, all he's got to do is kind of just dash forward or kind of have his heels on the
Mm-hmm.
touchline, and he'll have space to absolutely
Yeah,
dump
Bruno's
the
third
ball.
man runs. Yeah, one thing
You know what I
about
mean?
in Jai, what he's very good at, yeah, is like you said, facing up defenders, holding up the
Mm,
ball, isolating and allowing his teammates to get forward. You know them ones. Like
yeah,
when the ball drops to Brian on the counter, Brian is not gonna take someone down the outside, hold it up, step over, drag it, like buy that to buy time. He's not gonna do that. Man will try kick and run past man, and if it don't work, he's lost it. Or man will take a touch and go backwards. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where he's gonna give us a completely different dimension, bro. And that's why when people are saying, oh, like
yeah.
his profile's like something we have already, we don't have a profile remotely similar to him.
Nah, he's one of them unique ballers, bro. You don't really find them anywhere, innit? Do you know what I mean? He's got his kind of like own style and swagger. He's obviously ambidextrous, which is deceptive as well, because like people don't really see him use his left foot as much as I do, bro.
But
Like the way
he
he
dribbles with
dribbles
it
with
as
his left,
well.
exactly. He dribbles with his left, proper ball rolls. He control,
Mm.
and when a man's dribbling at pace with their weaker foot, it's different. Because I would never think in my mind, I can hit strike the ball on my left. I will never think in my mind to run with my left leg, bro. Like it
Man
just
end up
will
looking like
feel unbalanced.
Semenyo blood. You know
Yeah,
them ones there
brother, looking like
with the Buki
Berserker and that.
2-footed gimmick, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, Semenyo kills me with that. I swear. You see when that was highlighted in the final, yeah, I was gassed, fam. Finally, you guys saw what I was talking about, bro. He does some weird things, but obviously, when he knows how to kind of abuse it or whatever, especially at Bournemouth, he didn't overdo it, innit? You know what I mean? I swear I'm on everything I own. Man seen Bernardo and them, man. Man seen Bernardo, Cherky, Savino, and he said, man's got a left as well. So yeah, bro. And I don't think he does. Striking the ball when he does have balance, though, yeah, he can hit it with his left. Semenyo. Therefore, that's one thing I give him, bro. Now, if you make him cut in and he's obviously got his balance, he's got his bearings, he'll slap it still. But yeah, man, kind of moving forward, even looking at this comment. Tonali, I think Tonali is a good signing. Is he a marquee signing, do you think? Is he marquee for you?
Tonali.
Yeah.
Tonali would be, yeah. Tonali would go down as a marquee signing because he's a big name. Do you know what I mean? He was a big name when he came from Italy to go to Newcastle. People couldn't believe that they got him. Do you know what I mean? So Tonali would absolutely be a big name, but it's one of them ones where Tonali's been here for so long, yeah, that I feel like he shouldn't be seen as a marquee signing. You know what I mean? But he is.
That's what I'm thinking.
His name still holds weight. Do you know what I'm saying? But
I hear it. Yeah. Okay.
But it holds weight only because he's just Italian and he came from Milan, innit? But it's not like man's been in the league doing absolute. It's not like he's been in the league doing so much bits here that it's like it's just not that. You know them ones there.
Yeah. I swear he said a madness when he was coming from AC Milan. Anyways, he was like, I don't even want to come here or something like that, bro.
Bro, even if he didn't say it, his face said it. You know them ones there, like brother. When you saw man's face when he cut through, blood, like he been kidnapped.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like. You know that man being held hostage.
He was pissed still.
Went to do his medical.
Yeah. He was pissed, but the agent, bro, it's probably the agent, man. He worked up a good deal, bro. Something you probably can't even turn down. Do you know what I mean? So totally understand them ones. And that's when the Saudis took over Newcastle as well, I believe. But yeah, what do you think of Bruno Gomes?
I mean, he's a good player, but I ain't spending no bread on no 29-year-old Bruno G, bro.
Well, you think he'll be the 100 mils as well?
Nah, he wouldn't, but I still don't want him, bro. Like, I just don't see the point. You know, like someone rightly highlighted, yeah. And to be honest, yeah, it was pointed out that there are some similarities between the Bruno G and the Ederson. So it's one of them ones where when I look at this Man United team, somebody posted in the chat quite rightly, reminded of what Ralph Rangnick said, and what Ralph Rangnick was talking about, signing players with something to prove. Do you know what I'm saying? And it means a lot. Signing man on their first or second contract. You know them ones. And this is what we need to do. We need to sign players, yeah, that will still want to make a name for themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of players that already have a name. Like with Cunha, yeah, Cunha's a hybrid because Cunha had a name, but at the same time, Cunha plays like he's trying to keep the lights on. You know them ones. Like he plays he plays like he's got something to prove. Even Brian, Brian had something to prove because cool, he done well in the Prem, but it's like, yeah, but can you do it at the top level? You know them one. There's question marks over everyone. Sesko, can you do it at the top level? Like this is what we need to do. We need to sign these players where it's like, can you do it? And you could argue that Tonali doesn't fit that. You could argue he doesn't really fit that. Tonali's probably further ahead. So
for me, they should have a Casemiro mentality, because obviously even what Casemiro said in his recent interview, before leaving, and he was like, for me, like coming back to United, it was another challenge. That's the only reason why I wanted to come to United, because when I heard the project, when I saw that Cristiano, Sancho, and all of these men were here, I was thinking, I want to win. So I'm hungry to win. I'm more hungry to win now. I feel like someone like a Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, okay, they've been very steady. I think Tonali's had a good portfolio. Obviously, Milan, Newcastle, Champions League finish 3 years in a row with Newcastle, etc. But then it's like, you need more than that. If you want to actually cement your name, these players need more than that anyways. I think if these two were to kind of stagnate and stay at Newcastle and fluctuate between Europa League, finishing out of Europe, and Champions League football, then they're just going to be like the Johan Kabais of this world and that, bro. Do you know what I mean?
But they're still part of a team that got Newcastle Champions League football.
True.
You know
Yeah. I hear that.
And Tonali's already done the Champions League thing at Milan. So he doesn't really fit that. You know them ones. You look at Mateus Cunha, for example. Yeah, exactly. You look at Atletico, people can look and say, you know what, you was at Atletico, I think at Leipzig as well. People could look at it and say, yo, like you was at the top level, for whatever reason, you didn't cut the mustard or whatever, even though that may not be true. You know them ones. Similar to Vitinha going to PSG. Man were like, yeah, cool. You was at Wolves. You couldn't get a game. And then he went back to Porto. And then he mashed up the place. And then he got the move to PSG. But you see them kind of players that have something to prove. I wouldn't look at Tonali and say, yo, he's got something to prove. I wouldn't look at Guimaraes and say he's got something to prove. I think they're just good players. I think that that chip on your shoulder, coming to Man United is a good thing. You know them, man. You see young Fernandes now, man wants to follow in the footsteps of CR7, Bruno Fernandes, and them man there. This player's hungry. Do you know what I'm saying? Alex Scott has already been thought of really highly in the England camp, really highly. They're already trying to blood him in the England camp. I think him, Rio, and who else? Like, there's another youth where they're trying to keep them around the England team, even though they're not in the squad. They're trying to keep them around the England team to kind of blood these guys. And
this is news to me.
Yeah, they're trying to keep them around the squad. It's Rio, Alex Scott, and somebody else. And Ethan, is it Ethan Wanyeri? Is it Ethan?
Wanyeri?
I'm not sure. But there's a few players that they're trying to keep around the England squad, like to kind of get their feet wet, bruv. Because they see them as the future of England. So this is the perfect time to sign this brother. Yeah, he said, they're going to be training with the squad. Yeah, so this is the perfect time to sign players like this. You see what I'm saying? Because these man now, they ain't made it. Their potential, bro, and man can see the potential. So this is where you go and get it. You get them now before man are quoting you 80s and 90s.
No, you're right still. I hear it. The only thing is, the only way I'll play devil advocate to that is because if they were to sign for United, the Bruno Guimaraes and Tonali, and they flop here, I feel like their careers will kind of look like a flop at the end of the day, because people kind of forget the Newcastle thing, in my opinion anyways, because you've gone to United to do a job and you haven't. I feel like they will still have a chip on their shoulder, but it wouldn't be as big as an Alex Scott.
It's not the same.
Of course not.
It's not the same, you know? And I just think that United wanting to chase 21, Omar saying, yo, 2028, do you know what I'm saying? Man are just going to have the bit between their teeth, bruv. Like, even someone like a Lewis Hall as well, like, brother, my man, he went from Chelsea, went to Newcastle. With no disrespect to Newcastle, you're not Chelsea Football Club. Do you know what I'm saying? You go to Manchester United, you can achieve everything that you saw that Chelsea team achieve after you left. Do you know what I'm saying? You can achieve all those things. You was never going to achieve those things at Newcastle. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where when I look at the players that we're being linked with, they're the right kind of players, man. They're the right kind of players. They're at the right stages, man. And I think Ralph got it spot on. He got it spot on. United have, brother, we've tried signing players that already have their belly full of food, blood. It hasn't worked.
It's true still.
It hasn't worked. No, man, I have to recruit them hungry dogs, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
This is what it
I
is,
think
bro,
we've gone
because
we've just done it at just different times, bruv. We done like the whole scattergraph thing, just no direction in it. It was just a scattergraph thing, bro. We just signed anyone we wanted to. I think now, even just looking at the Fantastic Four that I would like to call that summer window, the last summer window, getting your Lemons, Cunha Sesko, and then Buemo.
Bro, you know that on paper, Lomans is one of the top 3 most expensive goalkeepers in football now, based off that season already. You know, his market value's gone through the roof.
I know, bro. I'm seeing that he's nominated for transfer this season.
Yeah, I think he won it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's, bruv, that says it all. I said, yeah, and I was a massive advocate for this. I said, go and get Onana out of goal first. Everyone's like, no, Onana's not the priority. I said, bro, go and get that guy out of goal because he does things that are not normal, though. Like, from every set piece, we look shaky, and that transfers throughout the whole squad. You go and get a goalkeeper where you feel reassured, bro. Honestly, that gives a new breath to the whole team, a new fresh air. Do you know what I mean? And he's dominant. The guy was in a couple of WWE matches this season. Arsenal away, Everton away. Like,
the Everton one. Bro. Hey, bro, Everton he was incredible, bro. How he didn't concede, I have no idea.
Clean sheet, bro. I'm telling you, when life gives you lemons, you don't just make lemonade, blood. You get clean sheets, fam. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, how many clean sheets under Carrick? Is it 4? Was it 4?
Yeah, I'm not even sure, but bro, like, honestly,
good,
with that brother in goal, no stress,
that's good, bro. Exactly. I'm rating him still, like, highly. And the thing is, I don't think he's made too many astronomical saves. He's never had to. It's just the fact that he makes me feel safe.
But also, that's a credit to how well we've defended. When your goalkeeper's making really good saves, it's because you're not defending well. You know that.
That's true. Yeah.
You know that, right? You know that one. Because if your goalkeeper's making saves, that you see as, oh my days, how has he done that? That means he was left all ends up, you know, like man was just left high and dry. You know them ones. Like some of the best De Gea seasons, it was when we had the worst fucking the worst defensive lines in front of him.
Yeah.
Because I remember his best seasons when we had our worst defensive displays. So
we used to be like top 6 of conceding shots and shit on target.
There you go. So when your goalkeeper isn't doing the crazy stuff, it's because we're mitigating a lot of the risks. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and this is absolutely spot on as well by Don, his footwork. And this is what I kept saying to you guys about Onana. Crazy. Remember what I told you, man, about Onana? Onana's feet are so bad, which is the reason why he's a bad goalkeeper. People always look at shot stopping and ball handling, but the truth is, you need to get your bruv, you need to get your body behind the ball. In order to get your body behind the ball, you have to adjust your feet. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. A lot of goalkeepers, brother, if their feet ain't sorted, they're fucked. And this is why, as a striker, when you're at a tight angle, you aim at the goalkeeper's feet, bro, because you can put it through their legs. 9 times out of 10, they can't close their feet in time because keepers, once they've got their weight set to push off and dive, it's not easy for them to then pull their feet together. It just defies basic basic physics. Once you've literally got your feet and your body weight sunk into the floor, Brad, for then you to then jump and then pull your feet together, bro, the ball's through your legs already. That's why tight angle keepers' feet every time, bro, through their legs. That's how you score. So as soon as a goalkeeper's set, that's probably the best place to go, especially from the angles. But his footwork is so clean.
This is why I used to love Van der Sar, you know?
Yeah.
Because Van der Sar was such a tall man, but he could get to anything that was so low, innit? Especially close to your body, because that's the hardest shots to save, innit? You know them low-driven ones that are a bit close to your body, not those ones that you have to stretch.
But with Onana, they go underneath him because he can't adjust his feet.
Bro, I will never forget, the Morgan Gibbs White one? He went one way and he couldn't even react to go the other way. And he said, brother, man's just gonna chill, you know, just go to the floor, bro. It's insane, fam. Like, absolutely insane still. So now we are right about in terms of goalkeeping. Thank God we got someone like Lemons. Great age as well. The physicality, very reassured in front of goal. And he looks like he's enjoying it, blood. He looks like he's enjoying it, fam. Like he's definitely in on the banter. And we know the man them dissing him already about his drip and that, bro. So he's
Yeah,
in
the
on the
boot
banter
cuts
as
and that.
well.
He looks like a supply
Yeah,
teacher, but
bro.
that's why he's a wavy
Yeah.
keeper. You know them.
Do you know what he reminds me of? You know them introverts that are funny though. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
just
You know it,
funny
innit?
though,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like they're
yeah.
just awkward, but
He'll be the quiet
funny,
one,
bro.
and then every time he busts a joke, it's a shutdown, innit? You know
Yeah.
that, innit? You know that because man just don't talk, and every time he says something, it's a fuckeries, bro. You can just tell,
It's
innit?
too funny still. Yeah. I hear it, man. I hear it, bro.
Nah,
But
it's
listen,
amazing.
my
Look,
guy,
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have to get off
yeah,
because
because you
I've
got to
got
upload your video. Yeah, that's calm.
yeah. So I appreciate you. Appreciate the chat again. Obviously, lit live. Man, then make sure you smash the lights. Do rant his dues. And yeah, man, just keep following TEKZINHO. You already know bruv. Dropping all my World Cup shit on YouTube Shorts as well. I haven't dropped anything, so look out for that tonight. Rants, appreciate you again, my gang. I'm gone.
Come on,
Yeah,
my
love.
G. Big up. Yo, bro, man said I read we got 83 million for Garnacho. Yeah, bro. And you know what's mad also as well, yeah? We got Edison in it, and that's pretty much the piece from Hoyland, bro. So we still ain't spent no money. Still ain't spent no bread. You know, like that. Because remember, they paid us the Hoyland bread and then we just copped Edison. So, bro, we're still yet to spend any P's in this window. That's why Man United probably gonna get 2 or 3 done real quick. Because all that's happened is we've got the money and then we just flipped it. Do you know what I mean? Which is beautiful. Man said Glasner's has reportedly become AC Milan's top candidate for man. Oh yeah, because they were linked to Iriola, innit? And advisors. Ooh, that's a good move for him, you know. That's a very good move for him because he's just won a couple trophies at Crystal Palace, and now we can go and try and get AC Milan back up the table in Italy, bro. That's a good job for Glasner, you know. That's a very, very, very yeah, that's a very, very good one. That's a very, very good one. And yeah, man said Edison ain't getting done until the next financial year as well. Bro, United are moving 30. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's very, very it's a very good look. Man said got your pay-per-view. Hey, big up Nick, man. I appreciate you lot. Appreciate all of you lot, yeah, that have grabbed or are gonna grab the pay-per-view. Like I said, the QR code in the corner is the link for the pay-per-view, and also it's pinned in all my streams. But obviously, not only do you get to watch the fight, but you're supporting man in it because that goes towards my fight purse as well. So, yeah, everyone that buys the pay-per-view, you're supporting me directly, man. So I appreciate you lot. Man said West Ham are still demanding 80. They'll hold a 50 and keep it pushed. Bruv, I've heard that it's gonna be 55 plus 5. Do you know what I'm saying? Of achievable add-ons. Do you know what I mean? So they'll take 60. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard, innit? Like, them man are doing the 80 million bad man thing, but it's not that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that at all, bro. 60 million does it. So it will probably look at 55 plus 5. And if we can do a 55 plus 5 for him and something similar for Alex Scott, do you know what I mean? Then for the price of Anderson, you're getting 2 ballers because I think Anderson's going to go for at least 110, bro. I can't lie. I think City will pay the money. I know they're threatening to walk away, but I don't think they want Tonali, bruv. You know them ones. Like, when you think about the football that Man City play, yeah, you couldn't really see a Sandro Tonali, blood. Do you know what I mean? In there, like, Tonali does not scream Man City player. I can't lie. He ain't got enough finesse. Like, do you know what I'm saying? For what Man City like. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but you man know what I mean. He just don't look like a City player. Like, it doesn't seem real to me, you know? It doesn't seem real to me. Man said Bournemouth are asking for 65 million. Like I said, 55 plus 5 will do it. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not getting 65 million for that, you. No way. You know what I'm saying? 55 plus 5 will do it. I'd argue that 50 plus 5 does it. So, yeah, man. It just is what it is. It's not a great source, but either way, United need to go get that wrapped up. I said that Athletic might be waffling. They're even trying to say Villa want 100 million for Rodgers. No, but that would make sense though. Brother, all these English brothers, man, are doing 100 millions, bro. I'm telling you. You see Morgan Rodgers? Morgan Rodgers has just won a European trophy, yeah? He's a goal-scoring midfielder. They're gonna want bread for him. And also, some of these players, you need to check here because sometimes there's sell-on clauses in their contract. So their team want more money because they've got to break off someone else. So you never know. Like Middlesbrough, Man City could have a sell-on clause or something in Rodgers' contract. And this people forget about these things as well. A lot of the time, the reason why clubs want more money is because they know they're going to have to break off bread for someone else. So sometimes you have to wait and see because there's all these little there's small print in a lot of these transfers. Most people don't realize how dangerous we're moving just because we're not signing a marquee. Hey, bro, you know what it is, yeah? I'm glad that people don't realize how dangerous we're moving because by the time they realize, it'll be too fucking late. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I quite like the way that United are going about their business. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not getting linked with no big money signings. And because we're not being linked with big money signings, a lot of fans are probably underestimating the business we're doing. But then that means our pagans are underestimating it as well, which is great. You know? Man said Fabrizio always name dropping Arsenal. Want Tonali, not gonna lie. I think we're getting him, not gonna lie. I could be wrong though. Bro, Tonali looks like an Arsenal player, like stylistically. If he goes to Arsenal, you know what I mean? It will be a good signing for Arsenal. It'll be a good signing for Arsenal. What are your thoughts on people saying our midfield doesn't have height? Scott, Fernandez, and Edison, all below 6'1". Bruno and Kobe are 5'11". What do you think that's an issue? I don't believe that's an issue because we're not playing basketball. Think we can squeeze in a fourth midfielder? I think we'll get a centre back. I don't think it will be a fourth midfielder. I think it will be a centre half, you know. That's what I think it will be. I think it will be a centre half that people aren't expecting. That's what I think. I said everyone trying to leave City before the charges. I bet Erling and Rodri's camp actually are waiting for a new Madrid president. I'm not believing any of that. I'll be honest. I think that's all bollocks. And yeah, man said Southampton have a sell-on clause 15%. Well, there you go. That's why West Ham will want more money then. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, 15% of 60 million. So that's about 8 million. About 8 million. Well, it's 9 million. So yeah. So 9 million. So if you give them 60, they got to give 9 to thingy, so they leave with 51. 51's still cool. Do you know what I'm saying? 51's still cool. But yeah, I can see why they would want more now. Man said people are also underestimating Carrick as well. We are getting 21 next season. Bro, I'm not saying we are getting it, but they're definitely underestimating Carrick. And you know what's funny, yeah? And this is what I mean, yeah, about why I think that Michael Carrick is the perfect manager, because he's so unassuming, bro. Like, Michael Carrick has literally beaten all the top managers in the league, yeah, and yet man are still trying to downplay what he's done, yeah. So that shows you that there's nothing Carrick could have done, yeah, really, for them to respect him. It's just because of who he is and his name, yeah, that man don't respect him. Do you know what I mean? So because of that, Like 2 losses the whole time he's been here, bro. Like there's nothing he could have done to get their respect. So the truth is, yeah, they're fully overlooking him because his face doesn't really fit to what they would see as a top manager, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. Like I said, yeah, when Vincent Kompany went and got relegated, these man said he was a scrub, and then he's gone and won the league with Bayern Munich. Do you know what I'm saying? Vincent Kompany was always a good manager. Michael Carrick was always a good manager. And he took Middlesbrough, yeah, from pretty much the bottom of the league up into the playoffs. And people were like, oh yeah, but he didn't get them promoted. But nobody else has since then. So clearly the problem was not Michael Carrick. If they sacked Michael Carrick and then they got promoted the next year, then cool, there might have been a case. But Middlesbrough missed out on the playoffs again this year, if I remember correctly. Do you know what I'm saying? So clearly there's an issue at Middlesbrough getting over the line. And it's not a Michael Carrick issue. Do you get what I'm saying? So because of that, people are so... See, they just lost the playoff final. So this is the thing. Like, so people are so fucking... people are so quick to label my man and downplay what he's doing, but it's like they don't use no context, bro. A man said if you put Oli in, he's winning the league and that. But bro, Bayern is how Bayern won the league. And also, you could say that, but Alonso won the league with Leverkusen, yeah, and Ten Hag was there for 5 minutes and they sacked him, bro. So it's one of them things where just because the team's a good team doesn't mean any manager can get the best out of them. That's kind of not how football works. You know, that's not how football works. And I think people that overlook that. People fully overlook that. So Michael Carrick deserves a lot of credit. He's not going to get the credit, but we don't care, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't want credit. We want trophies. So when man can look at us, yeah, every single team that we've beat, yeah, pretty much, because we beat all of the big 6. All of them have said, they got Carrick, we're not worried about them. But bro, you wasn't worried and we bust your head top. So man don't need you to be worried about us. I don't need you to be worried about us. The truth is, yeah, the most important thing this season, yeah, for us, when I say this season, I mean this off season, was always going to be the recruitment. And it looks like we're getting the recruitment spot on. And I can't lie. You see, normally, yeah, with United, like pre-Ineos, yeah, in the transfer window, you're kind of hoping for a surprise. I don't want a surprise, bro, because everything we've been linked with, yeah, is perfect. I don't want a surprise. I'll take Njai. I'll take Hall. I'll take Scott. I'll take fucking Fernandez as well. I don't want no surprises. I just want the guys you said we're going to get. You know them ones? Like normally man will say, oh, you know what? Maybe someone can become available and then we can hijack this, hijack. No, I'm cool with the direction we're going in. I don't need no surprises. It looks like these men have mapped out a route and they're just taking it. Do you know what I'm saying? Predictability is amazing. It's amazing. I think that the bonuses that we might end up getting, it might be like last minute we might bring in a striker or a centre back if the right opportunity becomes available. But I think those 5 players will be the staple signings, and then potentially we could maybe go and grab a striker or grab a centre back if the right opportunity presents itself, which is exactly how we need to be doing business. Yo, big up my guy, man. I appreciate you for buying the pay-per-view. Also, guys, there's Discord groups for the pay-per-view chat for the fight as well. So once you've got your pay-per-view, make sure that you're in the Discord as well. Because, yeah, man, the Discord's always popping off, man, on fight night. So make sure that you jump in the fight night Discord, guys. Oh, I lost you, bro. Our performance in the last game, yeah, was... Who did we play? Brighton. We smoked Brighton. Do you know what I'm saying? We absolutely smoked them. So that was a great performance. And that showed you a little bit. We played with a little bit more freedom in that game. And that that could be like a little insight into what Michael Carrick is going to try and do next season when we've got all of our players. And that's why I said this season as well, I think it's proper like disrespectful of a lot of Man United fans here to just assume just because we're playing a certain way at the moment with what we have, that's what Carrick was planning to do long term. Because these are the same man, yeah, under Ruben Amorim that was saying he don't have his players, he don't have his wing backs, he don't have his midfielder that can play in a two, he doesn't have his this, he doesn't have his that, he doesn't have his striker. But then them man just look at Michael Carrick's football, yeah, when he's come in and he's winning and just take it at face value that this is just what he wants to do every week. It's like, bro, this is not his squad. This is actually not his squad. So why can't you at least give man the benefit of the doubt? Why can you not give him the benefit of the doubt? It doesn't make any sense. It's like people with Carrick, it's like everyone just wanted, and when I say everyone, I don't literally mean everyone, but all the doubters just wanted to see the worst possible case scenario with Carrick. Like they just want to see the worst in everything he was doing instead of giving him the benefit of the doubt and say, you know what, let's give him a lot of credit, yeah, for maximizing the output with what he has, because ultimately that's your job as a coach, is to get the most out of what you have. That is what, to me, decides whether you get sacked or not. How well you do with what you have. And if you can overachieve with what you have, which nobody can tell me Carrick did not do, because I was one of the few people that was actually backing these players the whole time. When everyone was saying, oh, these players got so many managers sacked, they're rubbish, they're this, they're that. I was like, nah, bro, these men are not being set up. They're not being platformed properly. Michael Carrick has come in and proven everyone wrong, because the same players people were accusing of being bad eggs, not being good, getting managers sacked, he's got third place with them, and he's got a comfy third place as well. So all of this chat about, oh, this manager was let down, he needed this is Ollie's players, these are Jose's players, these players have got 4 managers sacked. Yeah, well, Michael Carrick beat everyone with these players. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, great fucking story. Great story, but you've been disproved. I said, when do I think the Fernandes deal will be done? I'll be honest, I don't care. As long as it gets done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, probably gets done next week. But it's one of them things where we just need to be thinking about getting it done. It doesn't matter when, because the truth is there's a World Cup. So really and truly, till the World Cup's done, it doesn't really matter. I think we'll get them wrapped up quickly, but it's more important to get them wrapped up. I said Middlesbrough in 3 of his 4 seasons, Carrick had top 4. In January, they were second in his second season before they sold their whole attack. Well, there you go then. So people like to spread a fake narrative about Michael Carrick's time at Middlesbrough. And then you get all of these guys that don't watch the Championship all of a sudden are experts on Championship football, bro. This is what I hate about the online fan base, because it's like all of these brothers that blatantly don't watch Championship football, bro. Because if you don't support a Championship team, yeah, you're not going out of your way to watch Middlesbrough every week, are you? Do you know what I mean? So when you're gonna sit down and start telling me shit about Carrick that you don't know, it's like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you actually talking about? Man said, not gonna lie, I wasn't convinced with your team until that Brighton demolition job first. Yeah, we smoked them. I can't lie, that was an absolute humbling of epic proportions, to be honest. Fernandes needs to be done before the World Cup. He's not going anyway, so who cares? I believe it will get done before the World Cup, but he's not going anyway, so it makes no difference. It makes no difference. Man said Indy expects a bid between the next 2. Bro, I think that we're going to get... Now we've got Edison wrapped. We'll get that wrapped real quick. I don't doubt it. And then we'll go and get the Illiman and Jai. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll get the Illiman and Jai one done. I think the Lewis Hall one is probably the one that's going to take the longest. Just because, yeah, Newcastle, they're not going to be the easiest to deal with. And especially after the Ashworth thing and all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think, yeah, I think that one's going to drag a little bit. But he's the least urgent one. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter when that gets done because Luke Shaw's not going to the World Cup. So worst case scenario, if the Lewis Hall thing drags all the way to the end, it doesn't matter. I'm cool for sure to start the season at left back, yeah, for a couple games and then Hall comes in. Like, who cares, bruv? Like, the midfield, we need all of them in now, like. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, like, it's the midfield we need to get patterned immediately. And even the left wing to a certain extent. Are you going to pay 70 million for Hall? Because I saw reports saying that's what Newcastle want. But Newcastle can want what they want. Do you know what I'm saying? I personally think he's worth 70 million. I'd pay that. However, we're not gonna fucking pay that. You know them ones. Them pussios can hold a little 55 plus 5 or, you know what I mean, a 60 plus 5. They can hold that. You know them ones. 65 million for Lewis Hall, yeah. It's worth it, mate. They're not getting the 70 though. You know what I'm saying? But bro, if we pay 65 million for Lewis Hall, he's cheap. Brother, Chelsea paid Brighton 60 million for Cucurella, bro. So if Cucurella went for 60 million, 65 million for Lewis Hall is not crazy, bro. It's actually not crazy. I said Newcastle said 50. I don't think Newcastle are taking 50, you know. I don't think they're taking 50. He's a player, yeah, that if he's not getting on with Eddie Howe, yeah, he's a player that they'll be open to letting go, but they're not going to let him go for 50 M's. I said Njai is the only one going to the World Cup out of potential signings. Well, there you go. So potentially you want to get that wrapped up before he's already gone, but I mean, you want to kind of get that wrapped up ASAP. But he doesn't have to be here to get that wrapped. So, you know, like, it's not really an issue, man. It's not really an issue. But yeah, I think 55 plus add-ons probably does it for Lewis Hall. Just because he's fallen out with the manager, they're not going to want to keep an unhappy player and also a player that the manager does not want. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not going to. So, yeah. It's just one of those things, really. Now, City haven't bid for Tonali. They're basically saying that Manchester City are almost threatening to go and bid for Tonali if Marinakis don't stop fucking about. That's the noise that's coming out. Man said people tend to forget that Liverpool under Klopp didn't buy marquee signings in the first 2 transfer windows. But bro, that's because Klopp was building a squad. Do you know what I'm saying? He was building a squad. And this is what Man United are doing now. So I like the fact that we're doing this under the radar and people are actually looking at what we're doing as underwhelming instead of looking at it as smart. So yeah. And said Bayern and Nathaniel Brown have reached a verbal agreement. Bro, Arsenal man were telling me that they were signing this brother to replace Calafiori. Legit. You know the way there. I think that was only yesterday they were telling me that. So, I don't know. Hey, bro, nothing happened to the Liam Rants show. In the summer, Lee always kind of takes time off anyway, and we are meant to do the show on Tuesday for his channel, and then, yeah, like we were talking, and then I still ain't heard back from him since Tuesday, so I don't know. But obviously I'm fighting. I'm going up to Manchester for my fight tomorrow, so I'm not doing a show tomorrow. There'll be a Rants Reacts premiere tomorrow evening, but I'm not live tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll see, innit? But in the summer, Lee normally takes the summer off anyway. We don't normally do our show throughout the summer. He normally takes the summer off to chill. So I'm sure he will. Man said they think they can get Creepy. Creepy's gonna go PSG. And I'm glad. I want him out this country, bro. I can't lie. If he's not gonna stay at Bournemouth, I need him out the Prem. Because I can't have him go to any of the rivals because he's that good. He'll make an immediate difference. He'll make an immediate difference. So yeah, I'm not trying to see him go to any of the rivals. Do I think PSG does the 3-peat? I don't. And the reason why I'm gonna say I don't is only not because I don't think they can. It's just that I would hope that there's gonna be a surprise next year, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, this sounds weird, innit? PSG are the best team, yeah, in Europe, yeah, but they're beatable. If that makes sense. Like, if that makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as good as PSG are, yeah, I know how I would set up a team to beat them. So I think there's managers that can set up a team to beat PSG, bro. I genuinely think there was. If Arteta, yeah, wasn't such a pussy, he could have won that game. Do you know what I'm saying? He could have won that game. Because when he got that goal, yeah, against the run of play, yeah, what he should have been doing, yeah, was looking to hit PSG on the break and get the second, but he wasn't interested in scoring again. He wasn't interested in scoring again. He wanted to win the game 1-0. And that's the difference. But they are beatable. Do you know what I'm saying? They're absolutely beatable, but you have to be very, very direct, yeah, and you have to be brave. You have to leave players up. You have to leave players up against PSG, bro. You have to take the risk, yeah, that you could potentially try and play out. They win the ball back, and then you're outnumbered, and then you might have to rely on individuals to defend. You just might have to. You know them ones. And it's like, you can't be too safe against them. If you're too safe against them, they will find a way in it. You have to take a risk. And you probably need to take a risk with 2 players, not just one. Because if you're on a breakaway, you need a decoy or you need someone to pass to. You can't have one man running the length of the pitch by themselves. Like that never ends well. And also, when you're running with the ball, you run slower than without the ball. So you want 2 players breaking away, not one. So you have to be brave, innit? And that's just what it is. And a lot of men are just not brave. The same way I told you, man, remember when Leverkusen under Alonso, yeah, were invincible in the league? And I was like, bro, this team's mad beatable. Like, and then look what happened to them in the final. They got smoked. And they got beat exactly the way that I would have beat them as well. Same way, bro. Like, that Leverkusen team was super beatable, super vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And PSG, they're beatable, bro. They're actually beatable. And when you look at them, yeah, the majority of their pace, yeah, at the back is their 2 fullbacks. So you need fast wingers against them as well. You need fast wingers, or you need to, when you're playing out, you need to try and play out centrally. The ball over the top needs to be central. If you play into the wings, you might be fucked, innit? So you just need to stay away from their pace in defense, bro. This is not really that hard, bro. I'll be honest. It's not really that hard. You just got to be brave. You have to be prepared to lose 3-0 if it doesn't work. You just got to be prepared to lose 3-0 if it don't work. 3-0, 4-0. And that's the reality. You have to be prepared to get smoked if it doesn't work. That's the way you beat them. You don't beat them by trying to beat these guys 1-0, score 1 goal, and then just sit back and let them have 80% of the ball. You're fucked. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro. But they're beatable, man. But Company was brave, and look how many goals he scored. Look, he conceded bare as well. But do you get where I'm going? Like, you can score against them. You can score, but you're probably going to concede as well. And that's even more proof. Because Bayern don't even have a good defense. Not really. Do you know what I'm saying? They scored, but they conceded. Like, you can't go out there to beat PSG 1-0. That's just not smart. It's not smart. In your head, you must be saying, you know what, cool. Like, I'll beat them 4-3, innit? Like, I'm going to concede. So, you just have to be brave, innit? And I just think Arteta wasn't brave enough. That's all it was. And the funny thing is, yeah, for a team that relies on set pieces, yeah, they never got that many because they didn't get out of their own half, bro. I think they had like 3 corners in the whole game or something like that. And for a team that wants to win corners, you have to get in the other team's final third to win a corner. So having a game plan that doesn't even maximize your strengths was a bit weird as well. Because how do you win a corner if you're just on the edge of your own box the whole time? So it's just a bit mad. Arsenal would have been better off, yeah, when they won the ball, having Martinelli because he's got pace, and I don't know, another player that they had pace, and just going direct over the top and just making man run and just run, bro. Just playing long balls. Can't lie. They'd have been better off having a Calafiori at left back, take a touch and just ping it over the top, bro, like when he won the ball. And just have Kai Havertz and Martinelli just running, bro. Like, just tell them, man, as soon as we win the ball back, just run towards the halfway line. You're doing better off doing that. Run towards the halfway line. Man is floating a 40-yard ball over the top every single time. Been better off doing that. I said, I agree. We should have started Noni and Martinelli. Yeah, stretch them. You have to stretch them. If you're playing against a team, yeah, and you know you're going to surrender possession, when you get possession, the last thing you want to do is surrender it in your own half, because you can't even push your team up the pitch. At least if you play a long ball, everyone can get out. And then at least if you lose the ball, you're further up the pitch again. You do not want to invite pressure and still be here. You don't. The worst place to lose the ball, yeah, is in your own final third. I would argue that losing the ball in your own half, you don't even want to lose it there. You don't even want to lose it in your own half if you can help it. Do you know what I'm saying? But you definitely don't want to lose it near your own defensive third. So if you're going to turn the ball over, make everyone have to reset. If you play a long ball, everyone's got to reset. Because now centre-back's got to think, cool, I need to get back into position. Fullbacks need to get back. You turn everyone around. Like, if you play the ball into their half, their fullbacks are not going to stay on the edge of your box. They're not, because they're defenders. So naturally, they're going to go back. They're going to go back. You allow them to stay in your half if you try and play through them. So why would you allow that? Make everyone reset. So it's like, it's just, you get me? But I don't know. A lot of these modern managers, yeah, want to see mad progressive and let's beat the press, let's play through. I ain't playing shit, bro. Like, there's different ways to skin a cat, bro. When you play against teams like PSG that press high and rely on intensity and stuff like that, bro, I'm going long. I'm going to keep going long until their fucking defensive line drops 10 yards. Keep going long. When Aston Villa play them, man, I'll tell Ollie Watkins to stay on the halfway line. I'll tell him to stay on the halfway line. And I'll just play that long ball, bro. And when that's long, if Rodgers is still there, I'll say, bro, if Watkins can even bring that down, Rodgers, go help him, go meet him. That's it. Man, you have to be brave against them teams, or else you just end up defending for 90 whole minutes, bro. And you look like an absolute moron at the end. You're still going to lose. You're still going to lose. But you can't even give a good account of yourself. You just get battered. Man said Villa scored 3 against them. It could have been 7. Bro, if you're brave. Unai Emery is one of the best managers in Europe when it comes to setting up teams like that. Very, very miserly 4-4-2 mid-block, and then they transition very quickly. He's very good at setting up teams like that. So he could definitely give them problems. 100%. 100%. I mean, so now it'll be very, very interesting. to see how they line up, man. I can't lie. Yeah, tomorrow the weigh-in, it's gonna be on Seconds Out boxing, but I'm gonna stream it here as well. I'm gonna stream it here live. So the weigh-in starts at 1, but you know what it's like with boxing, they're always late, bruv. You know them ones there, so always late because all the fighters are gonna have to weigh in so they can eat and stuff like that. I'm underweight now anyway, so I can eat in the morning. So I'm nice. You know, I woke up, I was like half a kilo underweight this morning, and yeah, I ate the same thing that I ate yesterday today. So I'm gonna be half a kilo underweight when I wake up, or maybe less. I mean, maybe more. And then, bruv, so I'll get to eat breakfast and that. You know what I'm saying? I'll eat something and then drive up to Manny, still make weight comfortably. The fight is on Saturday, it's not tomorrow, but the weigh-in is tomorrow. The weigh-in, the public workout, and the presser is tomorrow. So man's gonna have that streamed on this channel, guys. So that will be live tomorrow, probably. I'd say from like 1:30, guys. You know what I mean? It'll be live from 1:30, man. So yeah, man. Big up everyone that's supporting me by getting the pay-per-view, man. It means a lot, man. You lot always come out and support me, and we always do good. We always do big numbers on the pay-per-view, man, and it massively helps me. I'm not gonna lie, because all my pay-per-view numbers, that's what's gonna get me the Misfits thing. Obviously, we've spoken to them already, and yeah, to be fair, I could have been on the Misfits card, the Tommy Fury card, but the stars just didn't align in it. Like we couldn't make it work, but there was an offer there in it. Like I got offered my rematch, and then Scott didn't accept the rematch. But yeah, it's one of them things where the pay-per-view numbers, they matter. You know them ones, because not only do they support me directly and I get paid from them, but also a lot of these big promotions see the pay-per-view numbers, and my numbers are better than 95% of their roster, which means I'm definitely gonna get my opportunity there. You know what I'm saying? So like, you lot supporting me and buying the pay-per-view, like it goes further than you know, trust me. You know them ones. Like, it goes a lot further than you know, bruv. Because the more pay-per-views I sell, the more attractive I become to these guys to give me an opportunity. Because it's a numbers game, innit? Like, boxing's a business, bro. There's a lot of these guys on there that they're in the door, and because they got in the door early, that's the only reason why they're there. They're not doing the numbers I'm doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's one of them ones where like, you man supporting me, like it's gonna get man to where we want to go, innit? You know what I mean? If it's not the next one, it'll be the one after, bro. But we're close. This year we're doing it. We're doing it this year. I can't lie. It's only June as well, so we're halfway through the year. So yeah, I appreciate all of you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? The link for the pay-per-view is obviously in the QR code in the top corner of my videos, and also it's in my Instagram bio, it's in the chat, so it's not hard to find. You know what I mean? But this will be my last live stream. This will be my last live stream till after the fight. I'll be live on Sunday. I'll be live on Sunday. I'll be back. I'll be back home. Saturday, I'm probably gonna walk about 9 p.m. But make sure that you're in the pay-per-view Discord, because as soon as I get a definite time, I'm gonna put the time in there. So when you buy the pay-per-view, make sure that you join the Discord, guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'll absolutely let you know what time I'm gonna be live, like a definite time. I'll let you guys know in there. That's the whole point of the community anyway, so I can communicate with you lot directly. So make sure that you're in there, people. But yeah, let me know who's live. You know what I'm saying? And listen, yeah, we'll do a solo show on Sunday for sure. And yeah, we're coming back with a W for sure. You know what I'm saying? I've been working hard, man. I feel great. And I'm just looking forward to you lot seeing all the stuff that I've been working on, because I've been working bloody hard in the gym. And then obviously Yusuf, my coach as well, he's fighting on MF Pro July the 18th. And I'm actually trying to fight the following week, actually, in York Hall. Obviously, I need to win my fight. I need to win my fight on Saturday and come out healthy. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean? All being well, do you know what I mean? I'm looking to be out in July again, in London. Yeah, I'm looking to be out in London. So in July, which will be great. So if you guys can obviously if you guys can come down and support that as well, if you're London based, it'll be amazing. Obviously, it'll be good to see you guys. And yeah, man, I just appreciate all the well wishes. I appreciate all the support, people. I'll be in the live chat tomorrow as well from the weigh-ins. Obviously, we'll be streaming it here and that, but I'll jump on my phone and I'll be in the live chat as well, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm locked in, bro. I'm looking forward to showing you what I've been working on, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So big up. Yeah, I am gonna cop 007 still. I wanted to get, I can't lie, I enjoyed, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima so much, yeah. I want to play the second one, man. You know the ones, but I can't lie. I've been told that 007's wavy. You know what I'm saying? So as long as there's enough killing in there, yeah, man will play 007 next, because I can't lie, bro. Like, yeah, I just want violence, cause you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. We'll see, innit? We'll see. But either way, Sunday we're gaming, bro. You know what I mean? And we'll probably have a solo stream on Sunday as well, man. You know what I mean? Little debrief and that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, talk about the fight and that. So listen, I appreciate all of you lot. I will be dropping the ring walk time in the Discord once I get it on Saturday. So make sure you guys are there. And also, what was I gonna say? Yeah, also I'll be in the chat tomorrow. I will be in the chat tomorrow during the weigh-ins and that. You know what I mean? So big up everyone inside. And yeah, man, I'll catch you, man, in the chat tomorrow.